What's up guys, my name's Iconic, your host on this Destiny tutorial. Today's video I'm going to be showing you a great new method that I've kind of developed of the previous method of getting strange coins really fast. With my method you could potentially get 27 coins a week from the weekly challenges, but with my method it's more like 18 coins a week, and it's a lot easier to do it that way. So the basic premises behind it is that you're able to complete the level 26 version of the weekly strike with your main character, and then you put on your other characters to also get the coins for them. But there's actually a catch to it that makes it significantly easier. So what I recommend having is a team of devout people that are above level 26 and up. I recommend maybe 27, something that you can really just pull off the weekly strike very easily, especially this week with the Venus one, which is pretty easy. This one is definitely a go time for this one. So my strategy is this: you complete the weekly strike with your main character on the level 26 difficulty. That's step one, just complete it and do that. And then what you want to do is start the next time, just do it again and go to all the way to the point where you're about to complete it. You know, get the Nexus all the way down to about 10% health and then stop damaging it. Make sure all of the enemies are dead, and then what you're going to want to do is have 2 out of the 3 players leave. Before leaving, make sure you promote the other guy to fire team leader. I'm not too sure what's going to happen, but what you want to do is leave and switch to your other character. Now this other character needs to be at least level 23 and up just so we can actually get into the mission. Otherwise it's not going to allow them to get into a level 26 mission, and then you're going to complete the mission that way. So again, the strategy is you can get the guys down to 10% health, the final boss, you know, the Nexus guy for this week, and then 2 out of the 3 people leave, go switch to their level 23 or up character, their second character that has not completed the weekly challenge. And once they've switched over, then the third guy will go out and switch over to his and come back, and pretty much at that point it should be pretty easy to just get rid of that last little speck of health. If you got to a certain point where all the enemies have spawned, it shouldn't be really difficult, but you make sure be very careful, because if you do die out, you're gonna have to start over and switch to your other characters again. And then once you've completed it with that character, he'll get full credit for the mission. Even though he came out in the last minute, he'll get full credit for the mission and get 6 strange coins. And make sure you do that for your third character if you guys have a third character above level 23 as well. I only have a second one, but potentially you could do this every single week for 3 different characters. Now the reason that we're doing it this way is because my primary character is just so much more effective at completing the mission, and is so much more difficult at completing it with my level 23, just because he's not really that leveled. He doesn't have great weapons, and again, he's just much less leveled than my main guy, which is level 27, can really fly through the missions. So again, last thing I would like to reiterate is that you start with your high level guy, complete it first on his own, and then you go through it again and complete it almost all the way to the end with 10% health on the final boss, and then you switch to your other character, and with keeping at least one person in the game so you can come back to it. And I recommend these be teammates that you have communication with, otherwise they won't hold the enemies for you to come back, as well as stay alive. And then you finish off with those characters, and then of course you can do it again where you go on your main character, finish it all the way to the point, and then switch to your third character, and you could potentially get 18 strange coins a week, and you can put it in your vault and give it to your main character. So what I recommend you do is go to the tower and go to the vault thing. It's going to be the little bank thing. You walk straight forward, there's a bunch of little things. You can basically put these items in your vault and get it from any of your characters, so you can share things around. Just go into your inventory and put your strange coins in there, and then your main guy can pick them up, as well as putting in your multiply, your ascendant energy, all that stuff, and just transfer your main guy and go and buy those things from the Zur. I know I'm going for that Suros regime. I'm getting that exotic assault rifle, and I'm gonna get it for 23 exotic coins. I just need to have the last of my characters get through it, and I'll be able to have it. So that's pretty much the strategy. It is straightforward, and most people have thought of it, but this is a kind of specific strategy, and I wanted to let you guys know that it does work, and the bank does allow you to send strange coins. I know somebody said that doesn't work, but it does work. Anyways, that's pretty much the video, guys. If this does get patched, I'll leave an annotation on screen, so make sure you turn on your annotations if you have any questions. And if you have any direct questions, or you want to have a direct and quick update, make sure you follow my Twitter down in the description down below. I always release tweets out for confirmed loot caves being patched, or Glimmer Farms being patched, or even this glitch being patched. Make sure you follow my Twitter in the description down below, as well as updates for when I go play Destiny with fans and live streams and all that stuff. So make sure you go check that in the description down below, as well as subscribe here on YouTube, because we make the best Destiny content here and the most informative. So anyways, my name's Vanguard, and I'll see you guys on the next video.